I see your sword clipping through your back.
Well, that's just the
And
way to back
and don't
scratch.
even say it's a fucking shit, because that's not how you shoot a sword. At
That'll
least I
do
don't think it
anything.
is. I don't actually have any knowledge.
Ooh, crate of lamp oil, so I am in the right place. That's good.
So I'll get you after all.
Oh, those guys up there constantly see me. I like how they just look at me, then backpedal back, and then they walk forward again. What the Christ? Okay, let me throw a... This is so incredibly silly. You will see that as soon as you get to there. They just see me, then they start backpedaling.
Hey, it's have you heard of the Dark Souls mod called Passive Aggressive mod?
Passive aggressive mod? What is that gonna do?
Yep. In passive aggressive mods makes all the enemies look at you and start just backing up. They will start walking, like not attacking you at any point, and just walk into the fucking bonfire room and stay there. And if you try to come with them, they will attack you the moment you get into the bonfire room all at once.
What the fuck?
They're like, don't follow us. Don't follow us. We'll kick your ass if you do. Just don't follow.
Oh, hooray!
And then what do? You followed us? Killed you!
I found now free amulet against ice protection. Hooray! With no single enemy using ice attacks whatsoever up to this point. And there's,
Yeah.
I think, only like a slight amount of enemies that actually use it.
Well, useful.
Oh my god, look at the amount of bandits. That's ridiculous.
Stop right there.
Now I kind of wish you had AoE.
I wish it too. Is anyone coming? Yeah, there are a lot of people coming. Ooh. Let's just see the fireball that's afterburn. So it does a little bit more damage after they burn or get burned. Okay.
People are complaining how small amount of damage it does, but apparently that's because it's scaled by your ancient knowledge.
Oh, the fireball?
No, like spells in general. Magic damage in general, like scales, depending on that. So right now your fireball does jack diggly shit, but when you get like 200, you're gonna have like 4 times more, I guess.
Yeah, when I'm a smart boy, then my stuff does more damage. Oh, constantly using the wrong shortcuts to loot stuff. Let's see, do I even have like decent mana regeneration in any sort? I have 2 mana potions which only regenerate half of my mana pool. That sucks. Let's see, is there any other thing I can eat?
I wonder if what everybody says is true. They like companions you can get, they get friends you can have follow you, are basically completely worthless in a battle. I wonder if that also means that all summons are basically just brain dead.
Well, the thing is, summons are cannon fodder anyway, so...
Point.
I mean,
That is actually true.
And I think if you have played Gothic 1 and 2, you're already used to that your summons are retarded, so it's not like it's gonna be like your whole world destroyed because your summons act like idiots. Oh my god, that are
You can just go like, summon Earth Golem. Okay, stand there and block them while I do this AoE insta-kill move.
They just have this talent to always use the most inconvenient pathing. It's incredible. Also, I just realized I haven't quick save for a while. There are still like 5 bandits up there. One of them is being Ortega. Alright. Now I first have
Golem! Golem, walk up these stairs to kill those bandits. Okay, I'm gonna go through the outside and go through up a hill and through the mountain. Doop it, doop it, doop.
Basically. That's the gist of it. Alright, can we now finally separate the people from the group? Beautiful. Now only one swords guy is left. If I could target him, that would be pretty swell.
You will think they learned by now, but then you realize they are computer-generated enemies in Gothic 3.
Yeah. Then again, isn't that the case with all like games? That you just realize it's just an AI you're trying to exploit.
Yep.
I mean, Dark Souls as well. There are so many bosses I killed by just getting them into a pattern and just abusing the crap out of that.
Yeah, well, that's the point.
Or basically that every large enemy in Dark Souls is best fought by just standing between his legs.
Oh dear God. That is the major thing you remember in Monster Hunter too, because that game is all about fighting against huge huge monsters.
Yeah, but you would,
Stop
you
right
like think like every logical being would say, okay, you know what? It would be very painful if they would just sit down. If you're constantly underneath them, but they somehow just insist on flailing in front of them the whole time. Like that's like the reason why I had so much trouble with the first bosses in Dark Souls, because I always tried to keep my distance. And at one point, somebody told me, you know, it's the easiest thing to just stay between most of the big enemies' legs, and they will almost never hit you, or you can dodge way easier. Aww.
Yep.
That one guy is taking a break. That looks beautiful. That is first person again. There is first person.
Man, net is being shipped today. Apparently, because constantly having to stop the buffer.
Oh well. Let's see. Heavy Bandit, Ortega. Oh, it's only a Heavy Bandit left. No, there's another random bandit. Okay, let's get the other one away from the group.
Tear your head off.
Oh shit, he has a bow. Otherwise, I can't.
Stop
attack
right
that
there.
guy. Or rather, he's just constantly going to try and throw his bow at me. Well, not the bow. The other thing. Come on.
Wow, Yellow Snow is good, is telling how companions are good tanks, but do shit damage and compares them to not be able to kill a meat bug.
Hard words being spoken.
Speaking of, are there meat bugs in this game? There better be.
Good question. I don't remember actually.
Meat bug would be an amazing throwing weapon.
Ew. Just throw bucks at his face.
I am the great mighty dragon, and I will smite meat bug! And then you find out it's actually the super weakness of the dragons and they insta die. And then it's just throw meat bugs at everything.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, there are meat bugs in this game. It has been confirmed.
Hooray, meat bucks and Gothic free. But no Urshak. Did you meet Urshak in the Gothic 2 LP? Or Gothic 1?
I barely remember.
Yeah, the thing just is that Urshak was like that orcish shaman. In the first game he helped you get into the orc camp. And in the second
Oh yeah,
game,
did you kill him?
yes, in the second game I killed him, but the canon actually is that he basically says we will meet again. And it kind of sounds like there's going to be like a big showdown between you and the guy. But the thing is, he never shows up in the third game.
Well, yeah. Well, now that you mentioned that he was the shaman, I remember him immediately.
Yeah, because it just.
Actually, it's something to remind. God, names are not my strongest point.
Well, but orcish shaman is basically because there's like he's the only orc you actually talk to in the first two games. Oh, no,
Right,
there's
the only one who acts.
There's another orc, but he's like has like a couple of dialogue lines and that's it. But yeah, the other orcs can't really talk to because they're busy kicking our ass.
Yeah. Or going Ushalaka. While running in behind you through the old camp, was it the old camp's castle? The old camp keep, and following you while you lead them into a trap where they can't attack you and then use an AoE spell and they all die.
Yes, that's
fear
around
blast.
that was around the old camp castle.
That was hilarious.
That was beautiful. Ow!
It would be hilarious to just see the reaction of the guards just looking at the hero running for his life while all the orcs follow him. Like, well, that's something.
Okay. Somebody told me that I think Kjorn said that this quest is gonna have tons of XP, but it's also tons of tedium to do it.
So I'll get you after all.
So many bandits. Okay, I think I aggroed Ortega. The big shot I'm actually supposed to kill. Come on. The lighting is so weird in this game. It's just sometimes there is light, sometimes there is no light, sometimes it depends how you look at the game.
So, remember the paladin in the ship in Gothic 2? Apparently he doesn't show up in Gothic 3 either.
Yeah. Could be, because I honestly forgot about him when I was playing Gothic 2 until I actually met him in the... I forgot that he actually comes with you.
Yeah, he's like, I want my ship back. Well, we're kind of taking it home now. Well, yeah, I'm coming with you. That's it.
Yeah.
And the chat is assumed that he had an accident.
No, he just learned how to swim. Okay, I have to say, two-handed guys are actually rather easy to kill. There we go. Plague of
I actually
bandits.
completely forgot. What? I completely actually forgot what happened to the ship.
We basically just sailed to the mainland and then it got stolen by pirates. And all our stuff we had on there was stolen as well. But the pirates...
And they were not killed by the hero's AoE super spell? Oh wait, no real magic, right.
Yeah, and he also doesn't have it. Plus, while we were... I think that it was while we were busily fighting, liberating that one city at the very beginning of the Gothic 3. Because later on you just go to one of your guys, Lester, and he just said, oh no, our ship got captured.
You know, the fact that you played as a mage in both games kinda makes the whole why you're not able to fight in the third game much more like fitting. Because you were mainly focused on rune magic. I mean, sure, you had the stats to use everything else too, but you know, it still makes sense.
The thing is, I would have much more preferred if we would have started from zero again, like in the other games. Because I kind of like that. One thing that makes Gothic 3 great is like there's a evolution. I don't know, evolution. There we go. From being a like crappy guy to the big guy, which had a lot of like charm to it. Come back. And here it's just the thing is here that it's just went to this weird middle ground. You are kind of weak, but you are not completely weak. And the thing is, there's like no explanation why you're suddenly so more weak, because you can barely duel or yeah, we can more or less duel in an orc, but you can't. For example, you have no chance against the dragons in this game at the beginning, even though you just came back from slaying a dragon, even the big dragon, the undead one.
Yeah, that was the thing. And I mean, the first and second game, the second game had a good reason. You were stuck between fucking rocks, and most likely were almost dead and had to be revived by magic, with who knows how much repercussions.
Yeah, and why they just couldn't get with the storyline? Well, you just you shipwrecked, and well, now you're kind of weakened again, or something like that. But I think there was like a certain reason why they didn't do it, or just because for the heck of it, because they said no, we're just gonna do it differently this time, for reasons nobody knows. Oh hello, that bandit has a crossbow.
Stop right there.
Yeah, there's still so many bandits left. Christ.
Wait, really? I thought they were almost done.
At least I still see like 4 bandits still out there.
Jeez, this guy has a lot of men under his own, I guess.
Also, I liked how that guy just tried to stab me with a branch.
Apparently, a tip for combat in 1v1 is to pierce them, aka the stab move, I assume, and then use a power hit. But I mean,
stab it is kind of hard to pull off. That's my problem. It just takes so long for it to. Well, I could actually try that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. First try and it already worked, and I completely missed. That seems to work pretty nice.
oh yeah, and contract reminds that for that combination, it's actually good to have the poison blade too, because hey,
Poison.
if you're gonna use the stab, attack, might as well use the poison weapon to get the poison proc.
Yep.
Because that seemed to do a lot of damage.
Well, it's damage over time. At least. In total. Okay, this is way. He got out of range, so I can pause them. And this is just so silly. It's like also so counterintuitive. I mean, it could have might as well. If you can do something like that, you might as well just could have gone the like Oblivion road. Ow. Douche. Okay, it's actually really hard to hit that stab because it just takes so long for it, and
Yeah, I noticed.
yeah, quick into the inventory screen again.
At least this game doesn't have shitty potions that are like 100 health, which is good at the start, but then later on when we have 5,000 health, it's kind of like, what?
Yeah, this is one of the
Yes.
things I have to give Gothic free credit for. That was actually pretty smart thinking. Oh, there we go.
Using percent-based healing items is much more better. What? Almost.
Much more better. There we go. I'm not that convinced by the stat method, because it's just maybe I just need to like get the distance right, like have to feel the distance where I can do a stab and actually hit.
Yeah, it looks like you're hitting, but apparently you do.
Alright, I think I'm almost done with all the bandits up there. Let me see, how many are left? So I think I still have mana for a fireball. Let's see, there's one bandit. Yeah, there's a normal bandit and a light bandit.
I'll tear your head off.
And one bandit is just caught fire.
That seems like an appropriate reaction.
He's fire and flames. Alright, come on buddy. Let me stab you.
Stabbing is the appropriate situation to do in this situation.
The thing is I just stab.
I said situation twice.
Also I just stabbed the ground. He's stabbing the ground! Stop stabbing the ground!
What did the ground do to you? Other than maybe hit you in the face the one time you fell over.
Okay, this guy's a 200 weapon, beautiful. 200 weapons are so much easier to deal with. They just sometimes randomly hit you. That's the weird thing. Okay. I think everything is dead in this cave. That's good. I hope. So we're finally done with it. There we go.
Well, it's kind of a shame because I was, getting kind of used to the textures and the walls and the mushrooms and the selectors, and let's get the fuck out of here.
Create a blood ball.
Too hard.
Aw. Can't loot the metal chests because they're too hard. Get it? Because-
It's too hard.
Get it? Because it's out of metal and not out of wood, so it's too hard.
Oh god, that is horrible. Fuck you, Kush.
Well, it's what the hero says, not me.
Is that actually the way you know how hard it is to unlock?
No. It would be great if there's gonna be one titanium chest, which is even more hard.
We're not playing Payday.
I cannot create anything at the moment. Too
Damn.
Wait,
hard.
have you actually played Payday 2?
No, I haven't played Payday 2. I've played Payday 1.
There's this one mission that is really easy to just quickly run through. There's even an achievement for doing it for 18 seconds, I think. Or was it 45? I don't know, but still under a minute. And everybody always does it to get the paydays, to get all the masks and all that shit. So in they basically added these titanium safes that you can't lockpick or explode with C4. So you can't just run and gun like you always would. And they are whenever you see one of those, it's like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. And then the best part about them,
Anything at the moment.
apparently you can, when you open one of those titanium safes, it will have fucking, how did you say it? Fucking like a cheese sandwich in it, and a note saying, suck it.
Oh, that's nice.
AKA the devs are basically, devs are being bitches.
Okay, create. I have 5
Fucking-
crates of lamp oil. Now, how many do I need in total? Let's see. Lamp oil for Ardea. 5 crates of lamp oil. Beautiful. Then I can go to Ardea with those. I only played Payday 1 up to this point. We're gonna think about getting Payday 2, then as we saw, well, we haven't played Payday 1 yet, so we might as well just buy that first. Because it's probably gonna be the same, or something similar at least.
From what I understand, the Payday 2 has like so much more into it, and I played that myself right now only. But you know, I'm not one to actually, you know, tell about how good a game is because I am shit at explaining stuff. So I don't do it. But it just, I have friends who have played like hundreds of hours by now.
Yeah, I also have a friend that plays it quite a lot and told me, hey, you should totally get Payday. It's a pretty good game. It is kind of nice. It's like Left 4 Dead with policemen and more various objectives. God,
Yep.
I'm really bad at getting around, finding my way around the menu. There we go. 5 crates of lamp oil. Who do I need to bring them to? Table room to the crates. I get the lamp oil back for you. If you can really make it work. Oh, I have to bring him back to Eomar. Shit. Because it's at 5 crates for Ardea, I went to Ardea to bring them. But apparently I have to bring them back to him. Oh well. So I just teleported back for no reason. And now I can run all the way back again.
Oh, that's just amazing.
It is. Exciting running action. With me draining my stamina.
At least it's running action and not super powered potion running action.
Super running what?
Because I still never understood the fact that you need a potion to run in the first 2 games.
Yes. Oh yeah, the speed potions. That was kind of funny. Yeah, especially the weird thing is, especially that if you transition between maps and also teleport doesn't. But if you transition between maps, the potion will wear off as well, which is fucking annoying.
Well, if you think about it like this, the time between, you know, like, I assume the hero like doesn't travel in between the screens. They're not like exactly the second you go through one spot, you appear in the another, so it just wears off during the time between.
Well, the thing is, I think usually the in-game time doesn't change, but at the very first time we go to the Valley of Mines, it automatically sets the clock to evening. Because I think it's because I think they mainly did that because the cutscene is in the middle of the night, so people aren't confused when they see the cutscene happens and it's in the middle of the night, but it's actually day. But it could also be just because the first time you actually get there in the Valley of Mines, that's where you're too weak to fight the orcs, so you have to avoid them, and in the night it's really harrowing to do
Here's your
that.
lamp oil back.
Really? Thank you, stranger.
And that's like one of the things one of the
remember
parts
your
of the game I actually
kindness.
really like,
Take
because you just have to like
this as a
sneak
reward
around
for
the
your
orcs, you don't know
selfless
exactly
deed.
where to
I will
go,
immediately head
you
for
barely
Ardea
see the
before
orcs,
they
and when they get
steal my
spotted,
oil
that shit
once
just
again.
goes completely panicky.
Yeah, especially because you can't run by your own
Is
will.
he really? Now that's good news for a change. The orcs are bad enough already. Why do we have to have bandits too?
Yay for lamps.
Aw,
Oils.
poor Eomar. Oh, the orcs are bad enough already. Why do we need to have bandits as well?
Show me your goods.
Well, the bandits were...
Because this is a unstable area with easy to raid people.
Oh, the thing is also, the bandits were there first. The orcs should fuck off.
Well, tell that to the orcs.
Damn orcs. Being asses and just invading our territory.
Yeah, why do they do that in the first place?
Because they can. I don't know. Oh, just because they want to take over the world. I suppose.
Like, wasn't it their actual like point that they were working for the bad guys in the second game or something?
Well, they're working for the evil god Beliar, basically, but don't know if that's... Maybe they do capture everything for Beliar, I don't know. It's like, again, the part of the Gothic lore that is actually, I think the developers themselves didn't really think about too much. They just thought orcs do capture stuff because they do it.
You know, now that I think about it, let us capture this place from Beliar, the god of chaos. And now that we have captured it, let's start an extremely balanced and great community with laws and everything. Wait.
Alright, so I think let's actually go to Montera finally. I like that signpost. It has like 2 signs that show Montera, even though they're directly above each other.
Well,
Montera. It's just it's like 2 roads connecting to each other and both have like a side for Montera. That's like very considerate, so somebody doesn't need to like walk around to see that where goes Montera. Okay. Oh, AI pathing. That boar is just humping the hill for no reason. That's beautiful. Oh, you'll see that. That's just marvelous. Oh, those silly boars.
well, boars are not known for their high intelligence.
But they're known to be fucking nightmare fuel because they used to be incredibly hard at the release of Gothic 3. It basically became like a running gag to that the boar is the bane of the existence of the hero. Like became almost like some sort of meme.
I can just see that boar going like, okay, I'm just gonna go there. Oh god, that's so steep. I'm gonna go. Okay, no, too steep, too steep. I'm just gonna go and no. Just being too like scared to actually take the leap.
So yeah, he's just very bipolar. Like, do I go? Do I not go? Do I go? Do I not go? Do I go? Do I not go? I don't know.
The second guy was much more like courageous, but then he saw his friend's body down there. He's like, should I go? But he died. I know. If I should just obey him, but he died. I could die, and it just continues.
Forevermore.
A vicious cycle of boar on boar action. Wait, what? No.
Ew. That is a boreable fraud.
Dead boar on boar on a stake.
Speaking of boar, suddenly boar.
The only good boar is a boar on an end of a stick over a dead fire. Wait, not dead fire, open fire.
See what you're doing there. Could that boar stop poking me in the nose? This is still such a weird tactic that this actually works. Let's constantly backpedal while shooting arrows in its face. What is the chat currently talking about? Is there anything interesting going on?
Chad is talking about endings, apparently.
Oh.
Like this case.
Oh yeah, the good old endings in this game.
I assume there's multiple ones because people are talking about that.
Yes. Well, basically, the thing is, you spent the whole entire game schmoozing up 3 different factions. Oh, there's a goblin. Hello, goblin. It's a cowardly goblin. But yeah, there are basically 3 factions, and with each of them we can like get an ending. And there's also
And Beliar is one.
Yes. And the thing is, there's one ending that's basically, oh come on, fuck this shit, we're just going somewhere else ending. And that's the Zardoz ending. And funny enough, that's actually the canon one. The people went, the developers of the add-on Forsaken Gods took to continue the Gothic era.
So the hero goes like, Zardoz, I'm here to stop you. Well, how about we just go somewhere else because it's boring here. And hero just goes, well, okay, actually, this is pretty bullshit. Let us go.
It's,
then they go.
It is basically like that. Oh hey, there's a random rebel
Stop
camp.
right there.
And then they
Not
go
a
through the
step
world
further.
doing jolly cooperation.
Hey, Armon. Stop right there. No one step further. What do you have here?